Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to finally introduce an absolute sweetheart we have for sale. This is Miss Peach from Rose and Shiloh's litter. She is an English Labradoodle girl born March 12th. So she has been showing off her personality the last 3 to 4 weeks, and so we know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 766, 7 being that she is dependent. She is a puppy that loves to be held, that loves to be with people. She's not extremely dependent. She's not needy, clingy, and screaming if she's not with you, but she definitely loves to be with people. She's very friendly, she's very social, and she's not a puppy that's aloof, that doesn't want to be with you. On the activity scale, she's actually very mature. She's one of the most mature puppies in her litter. She's not hyper, she's not high energy. This entire litter is very mature and acts much older than her age. And she is outgoing, but just barely, slightly. She has a very balanced energy level. As you can see, she's super calm. When I pick her up, she does play, but overall, she's just slightly outgoing, very balanced with her energy. And then she's confident. This litter is one of the most confident litters that we have produced. We can already tell they're going to do really well in training, and she's confident. She's not shy. She's not timid. Size-wise, her mom is 66 pounds. Her dad is 47 pounds. Our best guess is she's going to be 50 to 60 pounds at the top end. Now, being a doodle, it's always a little bit more difficult to tell. She could be down to 40 pounds, but our best guess is gonna be that 50 to 60 pounds. If I had to put a number on, I'd say 50 pounds. But she is beautiful. She has that beautiful black coat. One thing we love about Shiloh's pups is they typically have that brown hazel eyes, and she has that. So she doesn't have the black eyes, she has the hazel eyes, which is absolutely stunning with the black coat. And she's gonna have that doodle coat, so she's gonna shed very little, be mostly hypoallergenic, and just absolutely beautiful. Now, she's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age. That's June 4th. The second training level is our most popular training program called Canine College. That's training till 16 weeks of age, which is July 2nd. Now, it's the most popular training program because the puppies have all of their shots by that age. Secondly, they're twice as potty trained. And the biggest reason is their obedience commands. They grow the most between the ages of 10 and 16 weeks of age. So many times the puppies are up to 3 times better obedience trained. The third training program is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is July 30th. And the fourth training program is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is September 12th. Now, if you want to learn more about the Puppy Training Institute, go to our Puppy Training Institute page. There, I go into detail about every training program, and I actually have videos of puppies that have graduated those exact training programs, so you can learn and see what to expect for every training program. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of both parents, Rose and Shiloh. If you click in those pictures, a video will play where I summarize each of the parents. I talk about their health clearances. We actually show them. We're very proud of our parents. The 2 things that make us different from any other doodle breeder in the world is, number 1, our parents. All of our parents have generations of health clearances and show champions, and we show them off. The second thing that makes us different is the Puppy Training Institute. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to summarize the program. Obviously, we can't show her off, so we're going to show off some of our regular graduates, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve her. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda Conducot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Miss Peach, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above the most recent pictures are her prices for each training program. Now, some people do have a hard time finding prices in this video. We're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices in this video may not be her prices. You do need to verify the prices by looking on her page. And then right below this video, there's a link. It says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Miss Peach of Rose and Shiloh's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.